Yesterday was warm, the other day was warm, today's 18, winds blowing, little snow. I don't know what kind of lessons there'll be, what the snow's gonna be like, hard, rock-like. We'll soon see, I suppose. As you can see, we had a little bit of snow last night. Nothing super major. It's not going to change things too much. You know, this time of year you get snow and then it's gone in no time. The days are longer. We switched the clocks last night, and today it's going to be a little bit blowy, so it's not exactly going to be warm. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know how the kids are going to do. So I've got I assume I have a lesson this morning with the girl from Mexico City. She's up here going to school in St. John's, and we looked it up when we were on the lift because she didn't even know. But Mexico City has almost 22 million people. That's like unbelievable. So given that the wind's blowing pretty good, new snow, I don't know. Hopefully she was dressed good yesterday, but it wasn't quite as cold as it is today. So I don't know if she's going to be dressed appropriately or I don't know. Oh yeah, and meanwhile, out west, they're getting like tons of snow. This year we just haven't had any storms that were, I think 8 or 10 inches was the biggest. Yeah, it's snowing again. It won't matter too much. I'm not sure if these skis are going to work today because they don't have any wax on them. So, but luckily I can switch them out. That's why I came before lessons. I can try these skis. If they're too sticky, I can always get another pair out of the truck. Well, I took a run, and the skis that I had before, they didn't really have any wax on them. Really not good at all. I mean, they worked fine, but as soon as it got any slower. So we're going to try this pair of Vocals next and see how they do. I waxed them a couple days ago, so they should still be good. Should. Optimal word there. Yeah, the wind is starting to pick up. So, I don't know. Grandkids are supposed to come after, and I don't know how that's going to go. Might be just skiing down bottom. I don't know. It's probably going to be skiing down the bottom, but we'll see how it goes. It'll probably be too windy up top, too cold for them. Well, I got done skiing, and I talked to Sid about bringing the kids up here to go skiing. And between the wind and now look at the snow, it's just, so I said, no, I think we'll call it quits for today. It's unfortunate because, you know, they don't get to go skiing every day or any day. They have school. But this being a Sunday, I think it's just too much. So this, I don't know how long this will go. There's probably got 4 or 5 inches already. After this, I don't know what's gonna come, but she's blowing pretty good. Well, I'm almost back home, and roads are, as you can see, this is a paved road, by the way. I don't even know if they're going to bother plowing them, but they're snow covered. So tomorrow, Monday, is supposed to be, probably the skiing will be great because of the snow we got today, but unfortunately it's supposed to have like a wind chill of like 20 below. So I don't think there's going to be any skiing tomorrow for me. Maybe some other people, but probably not me. And then Tuesday, maybe it'll be a little better. I don't know. We'll see. And then Wednesday, Thursday, the rest of the week I've got lessons again. The rest of today, I don't know what's on tap. Well, up here you can see the wind is blowing across the field. And it's just, that's how it was up at the mountain. That's why it's, yeah. I take the kids up there, they'll last 2 runs, 3 at the most. Then it'll be like, I'm cold, I'm freezing, I gotta go. And that's not worth it. So, back home, boy, a lot of drifts. I really don't want to plow this driveway. Oh, goodness gracious. Might end up having to plow this mess. It keeps blowing like this. It's not going to be optional, I guess. So today's rather blustery, windy, cold. Wind chill's like 20 below. So trying to do indoor stuff. And one of the things that needed to be done was I needed to work on the roaster. So I took apart all of these pieces, took apart this, took apart that, and put in new tubes over here, put in, changed all this out, washed it all out, cleaned it all up, cleaned all these things up, and then started doing some rest of the cleaning in here with the stuff that needs to be continually cleaned. This stuff over here for the roaster is sort of as you need to do it type thing. As it gets a little dirty and you use it more, well, then you got to do it a little more frequently. These tubes, maybe every year, depends on how much, but they get all kinds of junk in them and everything else, and this motor picks up a lot of junk, so that's got to get taken apart and then all cleaned up, put back together. So that's been sort of today's project, and then hopefully this afternoon the wind will die down a bit, but who knows. Have any lessons today, but it was like 3 below this morning. It's warmed up, it's in the mid-20s now, so I'm gonna head up to the mountain, take a few runs, and then I gotta get back, and I've got to roast some coffee. Actually, quite a bit of coffee, actually. Been selling a bunch of it, quite a bit, and then also I've I've got new orders that have already come in that are going to be delivered in the next day or two. So, it'll be, oh goodness. Oh yeah, on the skiing front, I don't know how much longer, unfortunately. I was hoping it would go a lot longer for here, but I looked at the forecast and I don't know. It's going to be one of those deals. Depends on how sunny and everything else, but next week, almost every day is in the 50s. 50s and sunny, even if it cools off at night. There's not going to be a whole lot of snow left, and the snow that's left up at the mountain is just going to be the man-made stuff. So it'll be a we'll see kind of thing. Doesn't look like there's any snow on the horizon, so the Burke skiing could be short-lived, and then if I want to do some more skiing, I'll have to maybe go up to Jay Peak or bite the bullet and go someplace else, because my pass works for Jay Peak too, so I can go there. It's about 45 minutes, an hour from here, up towards Canada. Okay, that what you're looking at over there is, well, locally we call it Training Hill. That's where the people on there are probably Burke Mountain Academy people. If you've never heard of Burke Mountain Academy, a lot of Olympic skiers go to school here and then move on and go to the Olympics. One you may have heard of recently is a woman named Michaela Schifrin. She went here, and they started them earlier. Well, I'm on chair 56. I went up on chair 75. So I made it down 20 chairs sooner than the chair coming back around that I went up on. It's not bad. I've slowed down a lot, I grant you, but still doing okay, I guess, pretty much. Still having fun. Well, I went another way down the mountain that time, and so I lost 3 chairs worth of time. It took me, I was still ahead of the chair I went up, was 56, so I'm on 40. So that side over there is a little bit longer. I did stop on that side, so, but I lost 3 chairs. So the amount of time it takes those 3 chairs to go by is the amount of time I lost on that side of the mountain. I'm headed home, had lessons today at the mountain, and yesterday and today, skiing was just, I mean, it really couldn't get any better than that. Snow was hard, but not like ice hard, so skiing up top was just really good on the groom trails, of course, and I mean, just couldn't ask for anything. It was just beautiful, nice turns, good, fast, clean snow. I don't know if everybody else agrees with that, but it was good. I don't know. Tomorrow I have lessons again, and it's supposed to be, right now it's 51, so it wasn't too bad, but I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. It's supposed to be warm again, and then Friday, it's supposed to cool off again. Next week, 50s. Time will tell with skiing.